big hole. How many holes do you have?
Yeah, 7 holes.
Wow! What a hole!
Guess what?
What?
You really want to know?
Yes!
Fuck you!
Okay, so probably most of you didn't understand what the hell just happened with that video. I will explain to you now. In today's weird news, China is digging one of the deepest holes ever in hopes of finding life.
Wow! What a hole!
Yeah, I think the only life they would probably find is if they drill too far, they're going to end up in the king's throne room.
What's up, my nigga?
Because it's true, you dig through China, you'll end up in the UK. And if you dig through America, you end up in Australia. So, there you go. You're going to end up digging through, and then King Charles is going to be sitting there, and he's just going to be like, oh, look. What kind of life are you thinking of hoping to find down there? It's going to be mostly fossilized and all that, and even further down, your drill will just melt because of the core of the earth. And also, this proves, also, if they did dig through to us, the world isn't flat. Oh my god. Shocked hamster thing, chipmunk, whatever it was. Alright, but yeah, let's get on with today's news, shall we, and see what this is all about. Ain't that big? Oh, okay, never mind. That's it. My brain thought, ain't a big hole. I thought it was like a rabbit hole. And then I just saw that next to it. Oh, okay. One of the biggest holes in human history is currently being dug by China, as they seek to find potential life down there. All you're gonna find is fossilized shit.
That is one big pile of shit.
Maybe even a virus or two, and that'd be the second one that came from you, China. Sorry, is it a bit too early to be able to make jokes about that yet? Yeah, they're not. If you're seeing how like disasters go, China haven't really got the best reputation for all this. I have a feeling they're going to dig so deep, they end up like finding like an old bacteria or a virus that will take us over and fuck us up, and we can all just go, "You did it again, China."
China!
I love China. I actually love their culture and everything like that. I'm just saying, like, they get a bad rep, yeah, because of them being all curious. So, I understand curiosity kills the cat, mate. I'm just saying, be careful. You might do something that could end the world. Well, humanity. The world will carry on without. At 10,000 meters deep and going through 10 layers of rock, they'll be digging this one for ages. But there is a purpose behind it all. Before you ask, the answer is no. It's not to link up to all the holes kids on the other side of the world tried to dig to China when they were younger. Yeah, that was a thing. People actually, when they started finding out about that, like the world is round, they started freaking out and digging holes. Like, and there's like this old saying here in Britain, it's like when I was at the beach, if I started digging a hole, I would dig that hole. I can't do it now, my back will just hurt, but I'll try and dig a really deep hole. And my mum would just make this joke, or my nan would, just saying literally like, "You digging to China there?" You know, stuff like that. And I'll be like, "Yeah, I'm getting out of here." Fuck this place. Yeah, they're digging to England. Hopefully they get it right, because if not, they're going to end up with another flood. They're the one who's going to cause it this time, because they're going to digging like just a bit too far off the mark, hit the ocean instead, and just all that water is just going to go in through that hole, and it's just going to make a massive earthquake and everything on the other side. While there might be some risks involving with diving too greedily and too deep into the ground, they want to reach rock and materials that are up to 145 million years old. That will be unearthing things which have been part of the ground since days when dinosaurs ruled the world, with these materials which have been undisturbed for millions of potentially valuable. Oh, so they're doing it because they want the shiny stuff. Yeah, I get it. It's a rock. All I see. Yes, I understand, like, some people, like, think it's fascinating. But when I was little, I went through a stage of every rock I got, I had to break it open. I had to smash it open because I found out it was shiny stuff inside. So I went through that stage. Then I grew up a little bit and figured out how freaking boring that idea was and of a hobby it would have been. So I stopped doing it because I thought, no. And also, I used to cut myself always because I wouldn't clean up, like, the rock stones afterwards. I'll just get a hammer and a chisel and go, bah! I'm surprised my mum actually let me do it. Like, no, when she found out I did it, she would stop me. But when she looked away, I'd sit there and get out my pocket and with a hammer. I'd have a hammer and a chisel, fucking metal hammer, metal chisel, and I would just on these big rocks that we had, like, for decoration. Looks like it's weird because my brain, like, it's a drill, yeah. My brain sees like something that just shoots down, not a drill that just goes down gently. I feel like it looks like something that you shoot down like a torpedo, like like a rocket but backwards. Yeah, look at that place though. Luckily they're doing it somewhere where there's like no civilization, but you're probably still fricking with like the habitat for animals, if there are animals wherever they are. On top of that, there are hopes that they could find some sort of life down there, but we're not talking about hordes of murderous mole people who will come swarming out of the ground to make war upon the surface world.
Behold the Underminer!
He's a mole, but he's a mole man. Oh my god. Obviously, if mole people do end up invading, though, one of the holes China is digging, then we'll look at the daft for naysaying, but I'm willing to stick my neck out on this one. Anyhow, the kinds of life they'll be looking for would be more in common with plankton and monsters as previously excavated found some 4 miles below the surface of the earth while digging. The deepest hole ever dug was about 12,000 meters down and started from a project kicked off in the Soviet Union. Yep, which of course stopped in 1995 because they ran out of money. They just stopped it because they're like, fair. We ain't got any money for this. We're not finding anything. We'll give up. So we've got a video here. I just realised this just looks like the opening to bloody Squid Games to me. You know what I mean? A little bit. It just seems like that. Like, they're so vibrant and colourful, but they're so, like, look how, like, perfect and line they all are. Like, some of them, well, red, yellow, white. Okay, so they messed up a little bit there, but you know what I mean? Like, all this just for the drill. It's like you don't see that anywhere else, really, do you? No, they're so. Was it like they had to make everything fabulous and perfect and order-like, isn't it? I guess just how the Russians were, really, in one way. Our home. Not yours, our home. It's going to be an incredibly expensive and time-consuming endeavour for the Chinese too, as the amount of equipment requires to dig down 10,000 meters is quite a lot. Yeah, no shit. And imagine how much of the cost for the drill is going to do, and how many times you would have to replace it, because it's going to, like, you know, break and all that. It will happen. So you're going to have to replace it, and then it's going to take forever to get back down there again just to drill more. And also cave-ins and lava tubes. I think you got like them. Certain type of materials they weren't expecting can be there that could be strong enough to even damage its drill again, so they have to repair it. There's loads of things that can go wrong. The construction difficulty of the drilling project can be compared to a big truck driving on 2 thin steel cables. Sun Jinxing, an academic from the Chinese Academy of Engineering, told me, along with the potential search for life and materials, as well as a prestigious of having a really big hole to play with. Don't just drop your wallet keys or phone down it. Can I drop my X down it? So China is hoping that digging down will have other benefits. Among them is hope that the excavation will help them identify natural disasters, such as earthquakes and volcanic activity. Who knows what they'll find down there in that massive hole? That's what your mum said. I'm sorry. It's interestingly cool. It's like, why? It's like most of the materials down there, they won't probably be valuable, and you could end up unpockering like, I don't know, a gas pocket or something, or disturbing like a volcanic flow or something, whatever they call it, or tectonic plate. You could be doing anything. I know that you probably looked at them all, but you probably have messed it up. So yeah, if they break into my bathroom, I'm kicking them back down that hole. I don't care. My toilet.
What's up, my nigga?
Okay, guys, that was today's weird news. Let me know what you think. If they're up to anything. Probably not. They're probably just being curious, as I said. Sorry about the background music. Got a bit of a neighbour having a little tantrum. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, help us support the channel, subscribe if you're new, click the bell for notifications. And if you're doing it on phone, check your settings on YouTube, see if the notifications are turned on. See you all in the next one. Ciao for now.